What is up, everyone? Welcome to a new episode of Murray Chat. This is a E3 special edition of Murray Chat News. What is up, everyone? We have some massive news that we've all been waiting for, and I have been doing a ton of research since this was first announced, right, guys? I mean, think about it. The mother of all mothers, the godfather of gaming events, E3. You know? After the disappearance of E3 because of the pandemic in 2020. What was the future of E3? And even before that, E3 was not the E3 it used to be. Let's be honest. It hasn't been for a long time. If you really want to analyze it, and I've been saying this through the years, as you know, Murray and J08 is #1 coverage on YouTube for E3. I cover every press conference. I've covered it since day one. I've been right there with the other journalists. I have 10, 12 pages per press conference of notes. I cover it in depth. I have a series on here every E3. So, it's changed through the years. And where E3 used to be top dog, now you have PAX. Now you have all these other gaming events that kind of has surpassed it, right? And E3 hasn't moved really with the times. It seems like they're learning from that, and it seems like they have plans going all the way already talking about 2022. They are going all digital. Which, let's be honest, even before the pandemic, a lot of these gaming events have been doing that. So it just makes sense. It's costing them a lot less, and it's a lot easier on the viewers. They were watching it live anyway, right? So now, they used to make fun of these companies. I remember Nintendo. Because Nintendo's been doing this forever, right? When's the last time they were on stage? They've been doing what they call a Nintendo Direct. And all these people were saying, oh, how stupid. Now they all do it. Think about it. Sony, State of Play, Microsoft, Digital Revolver. They're all doing it now. So it only makes sense that E3, especially with the conditions of the world, right? That they would do this moving forward. And I'm happy about this. And I'm excited. The Game Awards. Although the Game Awards is still a stage show, but I mean, you view it at home. So, and I'm talking before the pandemic. I'm talking about how a lot of these companies still did digital events. Nintendo's been doing the Direct for a long time, right? So naturally, especially now, they're going to continue that to keep people safe and whatnot, avoid crowds. So E3 is going all digital this year. It is booked. I believe it's June 12th to the 15th. It's going to be a couple days straight of streaming. There is going to be no paywall. It's going to be absolutely free. All attendance, all video streams will be free, brought to you from wherever streaming platform you watch. Any channel, who's ever, I'm sure all the gaming media is going to be covering it, right? And they'll have the schedule. They've already got developers and companies booked. You can find out all information on E3 online. We're going to be checking some sites. We're going to be checking some news coverage. We're going to be reading about it. I'm excited. That list will be growing as it gets closer to June, as more sign up. And I hope it's really good. I hope that these developers and companies really go all out with their digital press conferences, with their digital streams. Because this is E3, guys. This is what started it all. Before we had all these other gaming events, supposedly the only one that doesn't seem like they're on board right now is Sony. But if you remember the last Sony disaster at E3, I said this. I said you're probably not going to see them at E3 again. Remember that whole thing with them changing stages and moving everybody? Do you remember that disaster? I covered it. But they got their own thing going on. See, now here's the other thing, like State of Play. A lot of these guys do their own thing throughout the year, which of course they're going to continue. But E3, the name alone, drives people to want to see what you have to say. You know, oh, this is going to be announced at E3. Man, growing up, the Electronic Expo was the shit. Some of my favorite gaming memories were brought on stage and brought at E3. I'm talking way before the digital era. Wouldn't that be nice to see that relived? I don't think we're ever going to have those memories again, but hey, at least they're trying. Hats off to them to go on with the show. The show must move on, and they're adapting. They're moving of, you know, the way of the digital era. Let's just hope they do it correctly. Let's check out some news articles. Let's read a bit. This French roast is superb. So, E3 is set to return for 2021 in a reimagined all-virtual event that will engage video game fans everywhere, taking place June 12th to the 15th. Free for all attendees, developers will have the opportunity to showcase their latest news and games directly to fans around the world. The E3 2021 will be the 26th E3, during which hardware manufacturers, software developers, and publishers from the video game industry will present news and upcoming products. All right, here's a Fox article here. E3 returns in 2021 with an all-digital event. After missing 2020 due to the pandemic, the E3 Electronic Expo, the Electronic Entertainment Expo, is set to return in June in virtual format. The Entertainment Software Association, ESA, will be working with media partners globally to help amplify and make the content available to everyone for free. Here, Nintendo, Xbox, Capcom, Konami, Ubisoft, Take-Two Interactive, Warner Brothers, Games and Koch Media are confirmed to participate, and more are expected to be announced soon. For more than 2 decades, E3 has been the premier venue to showcase the best that the video game industry has to offer, while uniting the world through games, said Stanley Pierre-Louis, ESA president and CEO. We are evolving this year's E3 into a more inclusive event, but we'll still look to excite the fans with major reveals and insider opportunities that make this event the indispensable center stage for video games. Let's see. Wow, there's the old entrance there. Remember that? Let's see. This Tech Radar site is terrible, isn't it? None but crap. Despite speculation that parts of the event would be behind a paywall, the ESA has confirmed that E3 2021 will be entirely free for attendees. Attendees while you sit at your home in your chair right? But they're still calling you attendees. Xbox, Nintendo, Capcom, Konami, Ubisoft, Take-Two, Warner Brothers, Koch Media are all confirmed to make an appearance. However, Sony is noticeably absent from the ESA's list of early commitments alongside EA. Well, there's a big loss. Activision, Blizzard, Sega, Bandai Namco, and Square Enix. Oh, another big loss. It's an impressive show of support for E3 2021, with many speculating that the online-only event will be largely ignored by the biggest companies in the industry. Having Xbox and Nintendo in attendance is a boom to the ESA, whose event was seen by many as the Christmas of gaming announcements has diminished in recent years. So exactly what I've been saying, exactly what I've been reporting for years on my channel. Here's the E3 actual main site, so you can get all your information. And there's also a sign up on here where they will email you information and reminders of when the event gets closer. And I would imagine as more companies sign up. Designed for you with live press conferences and a 4-day-long video stream, E3 virtual format gives you unprecedented access to the premier video game industry. E3 2021 is embracing the future and showcasing the video game industry with an all-virtual event that will engage everyone everywhere. Wherever you are, this year's event will be a reimagined and hyper-engaged digital experience, paving the way for so much more in 2022 and beyond. And then here, you can fill this out. You can fill this out, and you could stay up to date, and as stuff updates with the information, and people sign up and are confirmed, you can find out right from E3. So that's cool. I can't wait, guys. Let's hope that it's a great, successful event, because like they said themselves, this will pave the way. They'll learn from this. They'll fix things. They'll add to it. They'll improve. And it's only going to happen, with viewer feedback. And, we're going to see how it goes and take it from there. And then every year should improve, theoretically. Let's hope for the best. I can't wait for June. It's something to look forward to. I hope it's filled with great announcements. Take care, everybody. Until the next episode of Murray Chat. Murray out.